Kia ora Year 12 and Year 11. Here's the first part of the 2015 Algebra exam. Okay, the first question is a simplify question, and you're asked to give your answer with positive exponents. Alright, so we've got a to the power of 10 over 4a to the power of 5, and that's all to the power of negative 2. Now there are quite a few different ways to do this problem, but one easy way is to take that negative power and look at everything inside the bracket and take the reciprocal of what's inside the bracket. Okay, and then instead of having to the power of negative 2, we're going to have to the power of positive 2. Right, so a negative power, for example, x to the negative 2, means 1 over x squared. Right? We've done lots of practice on that in class. So now I'm down to just my year 10 rules about power. So here I've got 4 squared, which is 16. I've got a to the power of 5 squared. So I'm going to multiply those two powers, 16a to the power of 10. In the denominator, I've got a to the power of 10 squared. So again, I'm multiplying those powers. So we get a to the power of 20. That simplifies to give me 16 over a to the power of 10. Right, notice the question asked me to give my answer with positive exponents. So that's the first one done. Right, on to the next one. Okay, so here we've got a surd of some kind. The first thing we want to do is to get rid of the surd sign and rewrite it with a fractional power. So it's going to be 32 over x to the power of 5 to the power of 3/5. Right, now I'm doing that because here I've got that little number 5, so that's the denominator in my fraction. Right, next step, let's break it out. Well, if we go really slowly, we've got 32 to the power of 3/5 divided by x to the power of 5 times 3/5. So that's going to be x to the power of 3, okay, or x cubed. Now let's take a slower look at this top line here. So 32 to the power of 3/5 is equal to 32 to the power of 1/5 cubed. So the fifth root of 32 is just 2, so it's 2 cubed. Okay, so that's what's going on with that numerator. So we can finish this off by writing 8 over x to the power of 3. Right, that's my final answer because again I was asked to give my answer with positive exponents. Alright, now on to part B. Okay, the last part of this video, solve this algebraic fraction equation. So let's see what we're going to do with this. Well, I've got 1 over t times t minus 1, and I'm going to rewrite it like this. 1 over t plus 3 times t minus 1. In general, what I'm going to try and do is to get a common denominator on each side. I do that by cross multiplying. Right, so when I say cross multiplying, what I really mean is I'm multiplying that t in the denominator by t minus 1. So I have to multiply the 1 by the same thing. Right, so it's going to be t minus 1 plus, now I'm multiplying the denominator here by t, so I have to do the same thing to the 3. So it's plus 3t. Now if I take a look at this, I can see that I've got t over t minus 1 here and t over t minus 1 here. In which case, equating the two numerators is going to make the equation a true statement. Okay, so we have 1 is equal to 4t minus 1, 2 is equal to 4t, and t is equal to 1/2. All I have to check is that that's not going to get me in trouble with my fraction because I can't divide through by 0. So I need to just make sure, oh look, t can't be equal to 0 and t can't be equal to 1. But that's fine because what I've found is that when t is equal to 1/2, this is a true statement and we've solved the equation. Okay, so all 3 of those were merit questions. In the next video, I'm going to do parts C and D, which are 2 excellence questions. Thanks for watching.